Can you hear that? Can you hear that sizzling? You guys, I'm Jess with a pinch of paprika. So excited to show you what's going on my stovetop. So stick around and let's get cooking. This sauce is so easy. In fact, I'm gonna attach a link that you can go to because I actually use this same Chipotle dipping sauce as a mayo for an awesome turkey burger. So I use it for a lot of different things and it makes a perfect dipping sauce for this. What you use is 1 chipotle pepper and 1 tablespoon of adobo sauce. You can find these in small little cans in the grocery store. Chipotle pepper, just so you know, do you know what that is?
Yeah.
What?
It's like, well, I know what a chipotle pepper is, but it's like a spice, kind of.
So it's a jalapeno pepper that has been smoked and dried. That's what a chipotle pepper is. Did you know that? Yep, that's true. You probably will only be using half of a lime because you don't want too much juice, but you can kind of eyeball that and see if you have, you know, sometimes you get like really juicy limes and sometimes not so much. So we're gonna do 1/2 cup of mayo and put this in, but and then we'll do the lime last. This is such an easy sauce, you guys. Yes, squeeze in 1/2 of a lime.
I can jump, I just got new shoes.
You just got new shoes.
We were playing Jump the River, and that's kind of like where you take 2 jump ropes.
That's not a very juicy lime.
It looks like
the directions for this is good. The ingredients for this is gonna require 1/2 of a lime. Like I said, if it's like the kind of lime that's like, I can't like squeeze out all of its juice, use both halves. Okay, so a little bit of pepper, a little sprinkle of salt. Go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and blend this baby. That was our blender dance. Okay, so what you'll need to proceed with this recipe, you need some chicken. It is chicken fingers, right? So I've got 1 pound of chicken sliced up, fresh Parmesan, freshly grated, and I've got almond flour. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add in 1 egg, and that's gonna be like the wet coating for the chicken to make sure that all of this sticks to it. In goes our Parmesan. In goes our almond flour. You're gonna do about 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, a little pinch of salt, and some pepper. So before we proceed with dipping the chicken and coating it in this tasty Parmesan almond flour mix, you wanna go ahead and just do a light sprinkle of some salt and pepper over your chicken. You really wanna make sure you have a little bit of seasoning going on in every step. It's snowing kosher salt. You put a piece into the egg wash and then you simply coat it. Continue this with all of your chicken pieces. Okay, we've got our chicken fingers all battered and breaded and they're ready for the next step. You're gonna wanna put your apron on for this because things are gonna get a little sizzly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not so much of like a floral print girl. Okay, I have a 12-inch skillet here. This works really well for me for this recipe. And I've put in some canola oil. Basically, you're just going to have it about 1/4 inch deep from the pan. The chicken is going to be flipping in it, so you don't need to have it submerged in the oil. So the oil has been heating up on medium for a few minutes. How do you know if it's ready? It's a little over medium, like medium high-ish. I always just put a little bit of flour in it, and if it just kind of starts to sizzle and bubble, then I know we are ready to roll. So you're gonna take your chicken, dip it in. That color's not quite how I want it. I want it a little bit more golden, so we're gonna let it sit there for about another minute. Okay, so now we're looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and flip that over. Okay, it's been roughly 5 more minutes and the color is looking beautiful. And I know that these suckers are ready. You see that? So over here I've got a plate with some paper towel on it. Just have that prepped and ready to roll so you can just put your chicken strips right on it. And now I'm gonna move on to the remaining chicken strips and put them right back in the same oil. All right, you guys, our chicken fingers are good. I've got the perfect taste tester for these because he loves these chicken fingers. He's like, Mom, I'm so hungry. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the Chipotle dipping sauce. I like to use like little soy sauce dishes. I just think they're like perfect for this type of thing. And you can't wait, apparently.
Yeah.
Tell them what you like to dip it with. What do
I
you
like to use honey, like just regular.
He likes honey.
So
he's not big on the Chipotle, you know, but you adults out there probably will love the Chipotle. I love it. Is it good? Okay, but I want to show them how they can make it really fun. So you can take a little bit of that Parmesan cheese you used earlier and just sprinkle a little bit over the chicken when you plate it. It'll be perfect. Okay, so I gotta try this. It was good, bud?
Wait, there's one thing you should add before you. Okay.
What?
There's one thing that I think you should add.
Oh. Oh.
There's one thing that I think you should add.
What?
I think you should own a restaurant.
Okay.
I've been telling her this all the time. I want her to own a restaurant because she can cook.
But restaurant life is hard. I've lived that life for a long time. On an employee end, I can't imagine. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is good. It's perfect. Gluten-free and keto-friendly. Just happens to be. It's like accidentally. You know what I mean? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. We have many more to come. Happy cooking, y'all.
Bye.
Oh, when do I say you all? I never say you all. It's loud. It's not like there's ice cubes in it. I think it's crooked.
No,
What do you
it's
think?
not.
I
No,
think it
it's
is.
not.
I feel like I'm leaning this way.
Nah.
You don't think so? Is that good?
No, that's even more crooked. Why are you so bad at doing
It's hard, buddy.